In ancient Egypt, a remarkable story unfolded that would change the course of history forever. Picture this: a baby boy placed in a basket floating down the Nile River, saved by an Egyptian princess. This was Moses, whose life would become one of the most extraordinary tales ever told. Growing up in Pharaoh's palace, Moses lived a life of privilege. But everything changed when he discovered his true Hebrew identity. After defending a Hebrew slave, Moses was forced to flee to Midian, where he found refuge and a new life as a shepherd. But fate had bigger plans. One day, while tending his flock, Moses encountered something extraordinary, a bush that burned but wasn't consumed. There, God spoke to him, giving him signs and a mission to lead the Hebrew people out of slavery in Egypt. Returning to Egypt, Moses confronted Pharaoh with divine signs and plagues until finally, in what we know as the Exodus, he led his people to freedom. But their journey was far from over. Trapped between Pharaoh's army and the Red Sea, Moses stretched out his staff, and in perhaps the most dramatic miracle of all, the waters parted, creating a path to safety. The journey led them to Mount Sinai, where Moses ascended to receive God's laws. For 40 days and nights, he remained on the mountain, returning with the 10 Commandments, fundamental principles that would shape not just the Hebrew people, but influence moral and legal codes throughout history. These commandments weren't just rules, they were a covenant between God and his people, covering everything from worship to social justice. Moses' story teaches us about courage, faith, and the power of standing up for what's right, even against overwhelming odds. From a baby in a basket to a leader who changed the world, Moses' journey remains one of humanity's most inspiring tales.